Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your September love life reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for September 2019. If you haven't caught your general reading, normally I would say check out your general reading. I'll still link it here anyway. But honestly, I really hope it doesn't resonate with any Scorpios out there. That was a really tough reading. I just finished recording it. And so if you've got some crazy chaos, con man, deception, swindling, inheritance, money, job, I don't know, but there was all kinds of crazy energy in that general reading. Check it out. Maybe it'll serve as a warning or some sort of clarity for you. And hopefully that one doesn't resonate with you, but this one does. So if you're new to me, welcome. I know that was probably the most oddest, randomest intro that's probably going to make you run away and you're like, this chick is crazy. It's all good. I hope you stick around. I hope this resonates. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is your love life reading. So if you did not catch my general, I had to change the format a little bit. So I'm splitting the general and the love life readings. My schedule has changed, so I'm really trying to bring more readings to you guys. I am going to try to keep them under 30 minutes. The general reading went longer because, man, that energy was just, whoa. I feel for you if you're going through it. Hopefully you're not. So, love life reading. I'm going to pull some general overall love energies for you for the month of September 2019. And then I'll pull some clarifiers with your energy. And then I'll pull a few cards for singles, a few cards for couples. And then we'll go from there. All under 30 minutes. Let's cross our fingers and hope I can do it. So yeah, let's get started. I'm still a little, trying to clear my energy. I feel like I did a pretty good job. I took a little break from that general reading onto your love life reading. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Remember, this is a general reading and not all messages will resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never force a message to apply. It's maybe with another Scorpio or their cross watcher. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Who else got this? Pisces, I believe. If you have Pisces in your chart or you're dealing with a Pisces. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I believe, oh gosh, I don't even remember anymore. I've done quite a few readings. Either Gemini or Aquarius got that. Okay, so hopefully you're not going through all the craziness that went on in that general reading. If you are, it's a bit difficult for you to stay positive and optimistic about your love life. I feel that, so some of you that may be going through what came out in the general reading, you're missing someone. You've been separated, broken up with whoever this person may be. I feel they are at a distance. You're not on speaking terms with them. You're going through such difficult times right now that you really wish you had them by your side. That's where the reconciliation comes in. It doesn't necessarily mean that you'll get back together. However, you may reach out, they may reach out. If they're cross-watching, they may reach out and say, hey, just checking on you, want to make sure you're all right. That's if you're going through that. Others of you, I feel like you've had this revolving door of mindless dating, chatting, sexting, casual relationships, nothing very serious. Because there is someone in particular that you want back into your life. So stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. One of the cards in your general reading was to remain positive, and the answer is yes. So you decide to reach out to this person and hope to have a heart-to-heart with them and hope to clear the air and hope to become friends again at minimum. Hope to work things out. I want to say that for the majority of you, They will be receptive. They will be open to talking, to listening, to that cup of coffee. For some of you, it's about clearing the air, getting things off your chest. Maybe them getting something off their chest. Just having a real sit down. And I feel as though it's something that you haven't had before. Like anytime one or both of you tried to have some sort of communication, tried to have a heart to heart, it ended up in argument. It ended up in being at odds with each other. You saw things one way, they saw them another way, and you just felt as though you were never going to be able to see eye to eye, and you were never going to be able to make it work. But for some of you, I feel like so much time has gone by, and so many lessons have happened along the way that now between the two of you, you're at a point where you'll be more receptive to listening to each other. I feel some of you probably thought this person was your person, but you couldn't get along until you started seeing someone else, and then you're like, oh my God, how could I think I wasn't getting along with my person when this person drives me absolutely nuts? And you get like an example of what it really is to not get along with a partner. Someone who is major emotional and mental ups and downs, unstable emotionally, mentally, mind games, consistently, arguing, fighting, pettiness. And then it makes you miss that one partner that you had once upon a time, that makes you realize, wow, I thought I couldn't get along with that person. But really what you needed at that time was patience and an openness to listening to each other, to compromising, to seeing eye to eye. I feel that for some of you, you may have gotten a taste of your own medicine. And if this isn't you, Scorpio, this is the person that may be reaching out to you for reconciliation. That they come back and they say, I really wish we could have made it work. I appreciate you for everything that you've done, everything that you were. Maybe they took you for granted, or they didn't appreciate everything that you tried to do, or vice versa. So stay optimistic about your love life. Reconciliation is at hand here. For some of you, it is about getting back together with someone. I feel as though you did have plans for a more serious future together, and yet you haven't been getting along recently. Maybe there was some time apart. You'll reconcile. You'll have your heart to heart. Let's pull some clarifying cards. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, September 2019. Love life reading. Scorpio. The Emperor. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries or a Virgo. Maybe you go from a Virgo to an Aries to a Virgo, back and forth. One or both of you or all of you are a bit guarded about this with the Hermit and Four of Pentacles. It's like you want to speak, you want to talk, you've been illuminated, wow. I'm telling you, this is the person that you said, this is my person, why can't we get along? There is a very strong connection between the two of you, and you want to reconcile, at minimum to be friends. But you just don't know if you can, or if they'll be receptive, or vice versa. Maybe I'm talking to Scorpio's cross-watcher instead. So there is a need for communication, making an offer, text messaging, phone call. I feel like it's going to start by text with a simple hey or hi. How have you been? Can we talk? Cup of coffee. Promise it won't have a fish in it. I feel like the two of you are on different levels now than where you were when this ended, or when you last fought. That you're seeing each other with new eyes. And the apologies are no longer one-sided. Because maybe in the past it was as though one person was apologizing more than the other. And that was the constant argument. Or maybe, you know, someone was apologizing too much, that they just didn't take your apology seriously anymore because you were always apologizing, or they were always apologizing. Like, if you were really sorry, you wouldn't be doing the same shit over and over again. Right? Aquarius card, the Star card. There's a lot of healing that takes place here with the reconciliation, and that creates the optimism in your love life, whether it is to reconnect with this person from your past, or whether it is that you need to reconnect with them to wipe the slate clean, to find peace within this relationship so that you can move on in your love life, or so that they can move on in their love life. Because there is something about this relationship that is holding you or them back from moving forward. And so healing this connection between the two of you opens the door to new love, whether it's a refreshing new love between the two of you and reconciling and starting over. Starting over, some, you know, very good, passionate hanky-panky there. Or it's so that you can both make amends and feel okay about turning over a new leaf and starting a new chapter with someone new. I'm telling you, this is a very, very strong, very strong. Look at this. The reconciliation happens with someone that you have a very, very strong soulmate energy connection. And for those of you that aren't in this situation or don't have this person in your life, you'll meet someone that feels as though they're from a past life. They feel like they're the one. So if you're going through some tough times right now, you're guarded, you've been isolated, you've been depressed, going through some rough times, you're going through your own healing journey, and now you're just like, well, time to start my life over again. But you're having a really hard time staying optimistic, and your guides are saying, the romance angels are saying, hey, listen, love yourself back. Take back control of your life. You have been isolated and guarded for far too long. There is love out there for the taking. Yes, you can start over again, whether it's with this soulmate energy from your past or with a new soulmate that comes in. We're not all meant to be with our soulmates, and we all have several soulmates, soul family, soul friends, soul partnerships, whether that is you or them. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And maybe this is how you saw them or how they saw you. This beautiful, loving queen who's probably been through so much shit. Because look at her. She's standing strong. no matter how many times her heart has been broken. Look at those lotus. And this may be the energy that you need to take on, is being able to grow from the mud, from the bullshit. I'm going to keep pulling cards. I feel like there's more of a storyline here. Definitely a lot of healing that needs to take place. And I feel that you have been on this healing journey. You absolutely know that you have changed. They don't know you have changed, though. They may still remember you as whatever type of energy you were in when you last spoke, or when you last saw each other, or when you last fought. But I feel that both parties have gone through their own healing journey, and you may not recognize each other anymore because you both have grown so much. And so if you do reconcile with this person from the past, that new beginning, man, is it going to be intense. Intense. Like beyond best sex ever. Like this is major chemistry. You just can't keep your eyes off each other. I mean, look at this. You just can't keep your eyes off each other. He never wants to let her go again. And it's almost, you know, that very famous Scorpio energy, passionate yet possessive at times. But this isn't a controlling or overpowering possessiveness. Not that there's a good side to it, you know what I mean? But this is more of a, I never want to lose you again. Please, let's start over. I promise you I'm a different person. I'm sorry for the bullshit from the past. I'm sorry I put you through what I put you through. I'm sorry because you've gone into hermit mode, or they have. You've been apart for some time, and you've both had your own time to heal from this. And when you come back together, you come back together as two different people. But it doesn't change the love, the connection, the chemistry between the two of you. It's still there. I'm telling you, you guys can't take your eyes off each other. Wow, beautiful. I knew I had to pull more cards. Let's see. Look at that. Because after everything you've gone through, Scorpio, and perhaps this partner or this person that you are thinking of that comes to mind, I feel as though it's both people. You both have gone through some major shit. There's a lot of love and joy and happiness and new beginnings that await you. Some of you take your relationship to the next level. If you were together and, you know, weren't getting along, you finally say enough is enough. We've been through too much to let this connection go. Let's plant the seeds. You want to be rooted on a firm foundation. There is so much that awaits your future. And you say, or they say, after everything we've gone through, how can you think this isn't going to work? Yeah, you start over again. Some of you start over alone. You make amends. You feel like this energy from the past no longer weighs on you. Maybe you felt as though if you couldn't make it work with this person, how could I make it work with someone else? And so you chose to go into hermit mode because they were your person. But making amends, whether you get back together or not, allows you that optimism, that positive thinking, to be able to open the door to new romance, new beginnings. I feel as though so many of you have been in this Five of Pentacles. Like I said, you feel like if I couldn't make it work with this person, then I can't make it work with anyone. You're getting past that. The minute you two start communicating again, the optimism starts filling you up and you become very hopeful and you're just like, no more. No more of this. No more. So be prepared to heal and be prepared to hear them say, this is what you did to me in the past. This is what made me unhappy, what hurt me, whatever it is that they're saying to you. It may make you feel this way. And even more so when you realize that whether they were justified in feeling this way or not, the two of you were at an impasse. You couldn't get past this. But I feel that the two of you have already put this behind you and you're willing to learn from each other. Heal yourself, Oracle. What does Scorpio need to heal from so they can stay optimistic about their love life? Don't act like you don't have healing to do, Scorpio. Really? You're all healed up? Okay, cards don't want to come out. I think that so many of you have already acknowledged what areas of your life, of your past, of your present, whatever it is that has held you back. I feel that so many of you have already faced it and acknowledged it. You're on that path to healing. I mean, you have the Star card right in the middle. Yeah, nothing is going to come out for you. Energy Oracle messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. What do they need to know about this energy? Wow. Yeah, see, that's why you didn't have any healing oracle cards. Healer of the ages. So some of you may have been going through your own healing process, therapy, energetic healing, counseling. Some of you may be in the process of getting clean. If you were in AA, NA, whatever it may be. I feel that you're almost unrecognizable to this person. They can't believe your transformation. They almost wonder if it's real or if you're pulling a fast one on them. But I feel as though you have changed. You have healed, or you're in the process of healing. And so when this reconciliation happens, when you both listen to each other, when you both talk to each other, when you both meet up for coffee or a drink, well, no, not if you're in AA anymore, right? But they'll see just how much healing you have done. And community. I feel as though you may have gone through this process in a group setting, in a church setting, within friends, groups like AA, NA, those type of things. You're celebrating your sobriety. I'm hearing some of you that reach that point of 6 months or a year sober will finally reach out and say, hey, listen, can we talk? I want to share something with you. I'm 6 months sober. I'm, 9 months sober. I'm a year sober. I'm 5 years sober. I'm 6, 7 years sober. And I know we haven't spoken in quite some time. But I have changed and I just want to make peace. I want to make amends with you. Can we sit down and have a cup of coffee? Yep. This is why I say they'll meet you just so they can see it with their own eyes. But what happens is you can't take your eyes off each other, and then you realize just how intense that connection is between the two of you. It never went away, and you never want to let each other go. There is a deep, caring connection here. The adjacent possibilities, because there is more than one way to skin a cat, right? So if they don't want to meet with you, you start looking into different ways, different areas, different, situations where you'd be able to reconnect with them. And at the same time, if it's not about reconnecting with them, it's about making amends so that new doors open for you. New opportunities, new love. And we're going to close this out with the messages from your fairies, from the fairies. So here we go for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Easy does it. It flew out and I put it back in. And here it is. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. If you are dead set on the doors opening a specific way, know that there are adjacent possibilities. There are other doors you're not aware of that you're not realizing will be open for you as soon as you give up the control issues, as soon as you give it up to God, the universe, spirit, the angels, and say, I trust you, I trust the process. And new doors will open for you. Yeah. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You've finished one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning. That's why some of you who have gone through the programs, maybe some of you are at that step where you make amends, you apologize, you reach out. Maybe you've been stuck on that step because you've been afraid of reaching out. They'll be receptive. You'll be okay. They still care about you regardless of what was said or what was done. Ooh. Too many, but the let go card did come out. As you surrender the need to control, again, another control card, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Don't force the situation. Just let it happen. Let go of control issues. Okay, and I know I said I was going to close it with that, but I really love these power of surrender cards, and they will help you to see what you should surrender to. So whether it's negative or positive, right? Power of surrender for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. You have cards here of control as your energy, and the cards that are coming in are saying let go of that controlling nature and think positively. Have faith in the universe, in your angels, in your guides. Surrender your need to always being right. Give others the gift of letting them be right by be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So maybe in the past, the two of you weren't getting along because you weren't listening, they weren't listening. Someone always needed to be right. Someone always had to be wrong. There was no compromise. Surrender your need to always be right. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. These are all wonderful messages for you, Scorpio. I wish you the absolute best. I really hope that this reading did resonate with you, because this was so much better than your general. Your general will be linked right here at the end. Thank you guys so much. Sorry if I'm not as my usual energetic. I'm my usual energetic self. I'm telling you guys, your general really drained me, really exhausted me. So if you're going through that, I send you lots of love and healing. And if this is a current situation for you, something that you've been thinking of, I send you the courage, healing, love, and light that you need to make that step to reach out, to be able to give up control and give it up to the universe and stay optimistic and stay positive in every aspect of your life. Just trust the process, Scorpio. So you guys, thank you once again. I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful month of September. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Sending you lots of love. Take care. Bye.